Set the stage with what's happening there on the ground in the UK and how today's meeting is just the first step, really, in President Biden's larger goal to strengthen our alliances abroad.
And this is, as you point out, the president's efforts to show that democracy beats totalitarianism, the rising right-wing protectionist dictators around the world, but particularly in Europe, in parts of Europe, and of course Russia. Russia is the big issue coming up next week in Geneva. But here, first, restoring the importance of the special relationship with the UK. It's their first meeting with Boris Johnson, and there was a bit of tension, of course, back during the campaign. There were times when Boris Johnson was very favorable towards Donald Trump, but all of that is forgotten as they go into this first bilateral meeting today. On the agenda, establishing a working group towards re-establishing UK-US travel post-pandemic. We don't expect that is going to be announced during these meetings, but that is to at least establish the process, because right now people from the UK cannot fly into the US, and there are all sorts of restrictions on those from the US flying into the UK and quarantines. And also, of course, working on the pandemic. We know that the president is going to be announcing this major COVID delivery later today, shortly in a couple of hours, $500 million spent on doses to 100 of the lowest income countries. That is, of course, a big part of the G7 as well coming up. With Boris Johnson, though, the talks about trade, about the economy, yes, about the pandemic, about mutual problems with Russia, and the cyber hacking, the ransomware hacking, as well as Russia's aggressions against Ukraine, against the U.S. and against the U.K., of course. What happened some years back, they were sanctioned for heavily for the chemical poisoning of a former Russia, I should say, Russian spy. But of course now also human rights abuses, what's happening as recently as last night against the Navalny opposition, the jailing of Navalny, the attempted assassination of Navalny, all of that front and center when he meets with Boris Johnson. Then, of course, as you've alluded to, the big meeting after the G7, which will focus on all of these issues in depth: COVID, climate, energy, trade. Then, of course, the meeting next week in Geneva, which is the first chance by President Biden, and he set it out as when he landed here yesterday at Mildenhall Air Force Base, meeting with U.S. troops, set out that he is going to take a fairly hard line with Putin. He wants to tell Putin what he needs to know from the U.S.